under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies. These two square off on the diamond right after this. John Gray is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping up to the plate, Tim LeCastro. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Arizona, the second baseman, Tim LeCastro.
First offering on its way. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, I think one of the toughest things, D-Row, is to keep playing with this sense of urgency. It looks like they're playoff bound. The thing is, you need to keep going and not take your foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, you need to be rewarded for the marathon, and that's exactly what this team's done. They've already clinched the playoff berth, and now they get ready for the sprint. Try and find a way to get healthy, but not lose focus.
Number 10, Josh Rojas.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Josh Rojas. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And ball 1-0. Well, we might be ice skating before we're through tonight. 39 degrees at first pitch. One out, nobody on. On a line, that's a base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons, who's having tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket. He just gave up on that.
So now to the plate, Ketel Marte. Strike called, now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series. They certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Now at the plate, David Peralta. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Marte leads off first with 1 away. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with it.
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's 4 for 14. 2 of those hits were for home runs. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the stretch.
Ball.
2-2 now.
2 strikes.
2 out with the man at first. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Right side, but it's well fouled. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Rockies nothing. Luke Weaver gets the start for Arizona in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Stepping in, Yasiel Puig. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit the other way out toward right field. Rojas settles under it, and there's one away.
Batting center, the second baseman, Red Owings.
So coming to the plate, Chris Owings. First offering on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Peter Mooney. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Might have been ball 3 there, but he couldn't resist trying to pull that thing.
And this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now through that.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box, Jonathan India. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Ready now, Christian Walker.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. Down. Two and oh.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. On the ground to third. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
In now, Carson Kelly. So check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Sixth home run on the season for him. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat, that was going a long way.
Into the box now, Nick Ahmed. It's a swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. The average coming in at 266, 21 homers and 71 runs batted in.
That's a ball.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's
I
even
got a ball,
1-1.
strike.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Desmond fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Luke Weaver.
Into the box now, Luke Weaver, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And it's fouled away. fouled off. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. One for the Diamondbacks, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Arizona. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Jonathan India. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat.
India.
And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
Behind 0-2 now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time? That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Akil Baddoo is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Back goes Rojas, and this will kick off the base of the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's safe. That's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
So digging in now, Wander Franco. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Now batting, Ian Desmond. On to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at 3rd and 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Behind 0-2 now. Desmond has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Way outside. 1-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Kelly is after it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We've played 2 full. D-backs lead it 2-0. Top of So the third set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Tim LeCastro.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, I don't blame him for fouling that one away. His eyes lit up right there. He did not expect a changeup up in the zone with 2 strikes. Got to regroup.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
There's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Payoff pitch home is put in play to the right side of the infield. Barehanded at his knees. It's in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Rojas.
Digging in now, Josh Rojas. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
All right, Rockies.
Now the pitch.
At
A
the
ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Baddoo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ketel Marte.
Striding in once again, Ketel Marte. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball one.
That's a setup pitch right there.
I got
1
count,
and 2.
1 and 2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Ball
And
2.
it's to 2 and 2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Arizona's on top, 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. That brings up the catcher, Tony Walters.
The catcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Walter.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, John Gray. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Matt Carpenter will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Matt Carpenter.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. It's sharply but foul down the right side. The 2-1.
Ball 3.
On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. The 3-1. Line hard down the line and right, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. The 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Marte is under this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Yasiel Puig.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 balls and no
Strike. Ball
strikes.
2.
And that changeup makes him
Count
jump. A
2-1.
swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Walker has a play. And the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. It's the D-backs 2 and the Rockies nothing. Kyle Freeland, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 21, Kyle Freeland.
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, David Peralta. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Hey!
Strike 2. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job
The
right
third
there.
baseman,
That's the
number 5,
4th time he struck out,
Eduardo
and we're only in the 2nd game
Escobar.
of this series.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So a double into the gap has him
Now
in
back.
business here with 1
The first
away.
baseman,
As we put up our team
Christian
leaderboard, you can see it there. He's
Walker.
now up to 25 on the year. To the plate now, Christian Walker. Swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Mooney there, 2 down. No tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now back, catcher, Carson Kelly.
Stepping into the box, Carson Kelly. He's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch on its way. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Ball.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing it that way? A good take there on that pitch.
this one's tapped foul at home plate.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, and the Diamondbacks have stretched their lead now to 4-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
So now to the plate, Nick Ahmed. Swing and a line drive, but foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Owings to his left. He's there. He'll whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 Arizona. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Chris Owings.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Rojas settles under it, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 31, Peter.
Striding in for the Rockies, Peter Mooney. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for Colorado, the third baseman, Jonathan India.
At the plate, Jonathan India. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're down 4-0. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Fouled away. Ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher. Bouncer to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the second baseman, Tim LeCastro.
Ready for another chance? Tim LeCastro. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And the pitch. Line drive to left. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that?
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not what he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now, Josh Rojas. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Owings has it, and he'll get in there safely.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the shoot from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Ketel Marte comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Digging in, David Peralta. No hits to this point.
Peralta.
From the stretch. Fastball well off the plate for a ball. 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Freeman is there to make the catch and the side is retired. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. Home half of the 5th coming up. D-backs out in front, 5-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
Thank you, Heidi.
The center fielder, Akil Badu.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Akil Badu is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. Badu, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. This is his first year at the big league level. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Sure took a healthy hack that time. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Digging in, Wander Franco will swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First offering on its way. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Oh, but it's a wide throw to second, and they can't get the out.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
So it's second and third following the error. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Ian Desmond. From the stretch.
Ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. He's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the flag. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. Fouled off. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runner still at second and third with 1 away now. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2.
I got the count 1-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Carter Kieboom will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here with 2 out in the inning. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. 2 left for Colorado. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ashton Godot takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 68. Ashton.
Top half of the 6th. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
They'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch. You could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher on that strike.
Into the box, Christian Walker. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. One and 2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Next 1-2 pitch. Bouncer to the left side. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Carson Kelly will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game, as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Here's the pitch. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Rockies nothing. Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
Your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. Number 10 for him on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. Mike Lee takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 8, Mike Lee.
Here's Chris Owings
Now batting, the second baseman.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
At the plate now, Peter Mooney.
Ball.
A ball and no strikes. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Cut fastball, and there's strike 2.
2-2.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Jonathan India is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw goes over to third. And a good decision on the throw as he is meat at third base.
Now batting,
Ready for another shot now. Runner in scoring position with Segura. Leak pauses. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, and one.
And a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local station. Seventh inning ready to roll. And stepping up as the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Nick Ahmed.
First pitch of the at-bat. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Looking good, Rock. Get it going, Rocky.
In there, 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, right back to him on the mound. One there, and that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Now
Coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but that's the last thing you want to do when your skipper calls on you. Not going to be happy about that.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the speed threat, Tim LeCastro. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
0-1's the
Well,
count.
if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Diamondbacks lead this one 5-1.
Your
Stephon
attention,
Crichton
please.
gets the call
Now
from the
pitching
pen to
for
take
the
over
Diamondbacks.
on the mound and start the home
Number
seventh.
58, Stephon Crichton.
Ready once again, Wander Franco. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Colorado, let's go, Rockies, yeah!
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box now, Ian Desmond. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Locastro waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 14, Cody Walter.
2 away now in the Colorado 7th, and that brings up the catcher, Tony Walters. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Charlie Blackmon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
And he fouls this one off. 268 the average for him coming in. 32 home runs and 87 runs batted in. Ready with the 0-1.
Ball in. Ball, that's down.
Lifted down the line in left. Peralta on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Rockies strand 1. They're down 5-1. Matt Dennis has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
For the Rockies, number 57.
Stepping in, Josh Rojas. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Eighth inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball, 1-0. And this is lined softly to the left side, but foul. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it. So it's a backwards K for him.
Rounded down the third baseline. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, man. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. He still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th, and it's fouled away. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Escobar. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Popped up. Walters over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're up 5-1. Hector Rondon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 28, Hector Rondon.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Yasiel Puig.
Yeah, that last at bat, Danny, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0.
2-0.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Three and one to the Rockies left fielder. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Wow, you don't see this very often. There aren't very many pitchers that are good hitters, and sometimes you take a pitcher for granted. You just want to lay one in there. Mistake, because this guy just took him deep.
So now to the plate, Chris Owings. So take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Base is empty here with nobody out. That evens it up, 1-1. Here it comes.
That's outside.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Around second. He's on his way to third. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second.
The bat, the right fielder.
Standing in now, Peter Mooney. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peralta will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jonathan India.
Settling in now, Jonathan India. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0-for-3. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. The Rocks draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Ninth inning straight ahead. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Rockies 2. New inning set to get underway. Here comes the first baseman, Christian Walker. Now here's the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike. Come on now, let's go.
Now here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Up next for Arizona, Carson Kelly. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Baddoo is there. 2 gone.
The bat, number 13, shortstop Nick Ahmed.
Digging in and looking for more, Nick Ahmed has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Line softly toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, not that bad of a pitch there, P-Roll, on 0-2. A little
Now
soft
batting.
line drive, but a base hit is a base hit.
I know that upsets the guy on the mound, but I can't tell you how nice that feels.
Your attention,
You
please.
battle. You keep the bat long enough in the zone, it doesn't matter. Sometimes
22.
you're able to fist it over
Dave.
the infield.
Land.
Swung on and missed. It's
1-1 the
0-1.
count.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there. And now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Nothing for the Diamondbacks in their half of the ninth. On to the bottom half. One last shot for Colorado. They're down here 5-2. Andrew Chafin takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Arizona, number 47, Andrew Chafin.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Akil Baddoo.
Not impossible
center
and
fielder.
highly improbable.
Akil.
Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this
Off the
guy,
plate,
they've
ball
got the work cut out for him.
1-0 the count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. Chafin is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth. As we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Standing in, Wander Franco, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now. But nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Offered at and missed for the first strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
I got 2-1 the
And
count.
he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's going to be a base hit here for Desmond. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the single right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Now at the plate, Tony Walters, who represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, man, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Your attention,
Here's
please.
as though we'll see a pinch hitter now. The switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Now a throw over.
No, he's in there.
Runner back easily. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Zobrist has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. And he falls behind 0-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Last strike now for Colorado. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time for the final out, and the Diamondbacks come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
5-2 the final score tonight. The D-backs host road win number 40 on the year. Luke Weaver picks up his team-leading 13th win. John Gray worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Andrew Chafin earns the save out of the bullpen, his 44th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Welcome to Fire Sale Gaming, powered up by firesalegames.com. So just shop our website, firesalegames.com, and get you a fire sale of a deal on some video games. We also got some books, DVDs, CDs, whatever you want. firesalegames.com.
We about to turn it on. We about to turn it